For anyone who wants to make a difference, Debra is providing an amazing opportunity. Her work with PSI not only helps raise awareness for HIV and AIDS, but it helps provide support and proper health care to those suffering in third world countries. She needs continued support, so please donate, and you can be a part of this too.
So who is Debra Messing? Most people know her as the comical and brilliant actress that they've loved for years, and that is great. But there's so much more to who she is and to what she does, and more to the recognition and love that she gets and ultimately deserves. Debra has a super huge heart for others, and not only that, but she really gives her heart and time and energy into making a difference with life-changing organizations like PSI.
PSI gives proper care to people that are infected with HIV in third world countries. They need our help. They can't do it alone. Let's show Debra that we can help her prevent HIV to people that are infected and people that may be infected by showing our support.
Let's help Debra and support PSI. She has done a lot for this organization, and you should too. All it takes is one person like yourself.
Debra does such amazing work for PSI and helps so many with her support. Let's stand by her and help make a difference.
From being a talented actress to an amazing global ambassador for PSI, there's nothing that Debra can't do. We are so proud of her and everything that she stands for.
With your help, we can make a bigger difference with PSI to help those with HIV and malaria to get proper care in third world countries. Let's stand with Debra on this. It's time to take action and help.
PSI could do with your help. Whether it's $10 or $100, you can make a difference. Let's do it with Debra. Let's make a difference now.
PSI are a global organisation who give help and proper care to people suffering with HIV and malaria in third world countries. They really need our support. Every $10 can help somebody. Let's do it together. Let's save a life. Please donate today and share this video. Let's help somebody out and let's make a difference. We can't do it alone. Please help and support this cause today.
With everything that's going on in the world, we may tend to forget that HIV is still relevant. PSI, along with the global ambassador and well-known actress Debra Messing, has worked together in HIV prevention and saving lives. Debra's involvement in Africa is one to be admired, truly, but it's also one to be mirrored. So let's work together with Debra and help save lives. You can help. We can help. My name's Kizzy, and I support PSI.
Hey Debra, I know you're a big part of PSI, but I'd like to take the time and tell you that the work you're doing out there is incredible. I'd also like to thank you for being the reason why I chose to become a PSI fundraiser. It was your hard work and dedication that gave me the motivation that I could help make a big difference too. And the fact that you go out of your ways to spend time and support these families who you and so many others have helped out there in Africa. The work you do is beyond amazing, and the efforts alone make such a huge difference. There's no better feeling knowing that you could help someone feel happy and live a healthy life again. So I think my involvement makes a real impact in these people's lives. So that's why I support PSI with Debra Messing.
Hi, my name's Terry, and I just wanted to share a little story about someone that I met who had AIDS. It was in 1982, and He was a young man I'd say in his 20s, and he was the first AIDS patient that we got in the hospital when I was a medical technologist at Hennepin County Medical Center. And I remember having to go gown and glove and face mask and put all that stuff on, and because we didn't know how it was spread or how to treat it. There were no treatments at the time. It was a very mysterious, scary thing. And I remember thinking it just felt so inhumane to walk into this poor sick guy's room with all this garb on. So I decided I was gonna just make him laugh, because that's all we could do is support his symptoms. And so I walked in like a monster and I said, "I'm here to draw your blood." And he cracked up laughing, and I apologized for, gowning and gloving and looking monstrous, and he thanked me for just that moment of laughter, and I will always remember that. And I know to this day he's not alive, and I think about him often, even though it was just one quick meet. And I am inspired by what Debra Messing is doing with PSI and the things that they can do nowadays that weren't available back then. And I think of that man and think, he might still be here if those things were available. She is an amazing advocate for the prevention of HIV over in Africa. They do so many wonderful things. And I'm really proud of her for doing that. And they've got clinics and medication and prevention and counseling, because that fear is still there. And I just hope that you can just take the time to think about people like that man that didn't have that availability and spread a little love. And Debra's gonna head back there, I guess, soon and spread her love as an ambassador. And I hope that you will donate whatever you can, even if it's a $5 donation, because every little bit adds up. So anyway, thank you, Debra. Thank you, PSI, for being there for those who need it. Thanks.
When we drove up a dusty road to a Catholic church, I wasn't sure what to expect. Before entering, I stopped outside to play with some children who were kicking a soccer ball and just goofing around, being kids. I knew we were going to the fourth in a series of meetings that provide information and support for people newly diagnosed with HIV. After a few minutes, I entered a big, bright room and took my seat in the middle of a group of about 25 people. And I shared how I became involved in HIV/AIDS work. My favorite acting teacher died of AIDS complications. It was devastating. And I vowed I would do what I could to change how people with HIV/AIDS were treated. Today, HIV is a manageable disease. With the right medication, people are living long and healthy lives. But we aren't there yet, and one of the biggest hurdles is overcoming stigma and discrimination. I came to Zambia to better understand the prevention tools that, when combined, give us a fighting chance for an AIDS-free generation. What I discovered was something even greater, that compassion, love, determination, and hope are equally effective tools in this fight.